The N8 of Trent McLean will round out the top 10. And we are set to go, Trev. 20 laps a journey. Night number 1 for these guys as they head back up north. Gympie tomorrow night and Maryborough not too far away.
Isn't that going to be an eye-opener?
Wednesday night, yep. And we are set to go. Clinton Hansey, Trev from the front row. Going to be very hard to beat, but I tell you what, Dan Lewis going to keep him pretty honest as they head down into the 1-2 turn. Have a look at Wilson setting up the Q7 on the outside. Just gets a little bit balked as he tries to get the run down into the 3-4 turn. Finds himself right behind this little freight train to the top 5 cars as Beerling knocks on the door as they slide into the 1-2 turn and says, "G'day, mate. I'm on the inside," and Wilson blows on by on the outside. Rosie goes along with the American, gets in the wheel tracks, and at the stripe it's Hansey, Lewis, back to Harrison, then we go back to the wild thing, Blake Wilson, and the rest can sort themselves out at the moment. But I tell you what, Trev, Clinton Hansey out front, very hard to beat here at Brisbane.
Yeah, he is going to be real hard to knock off from there, but Dan Lewis trying everything at the moment. Harrison, where's Wilson? Wilson's back there in 5th spot. He's managed to shake off Rose and the yellows around. Let's brake check, everybody. Yee-haw. What fun. Back to green flag racing we go, and Hansey leads them back past the cone. Wilson goes to the top side to try and find a way around the wild thing. Chris Fing up there in 4th spot. Sean Rhodes got some renewed vigour in the 5 machine, and he's on the back of Wilson as they come out of turn 4. Just behind him is the New South Wales 8 machine of Trent McLean. But it's Hansey at the moment. Continues to lead from Dan Lewis. Then we go back to Luke Harrison, Chris Fing, Blake Wilson. Oh, McLean looking underneath Sean Rose. Can he get the pass done and put Rose back to 8th? Callum Beerling, he does. Callum Beerling, the next one to have a shot at Sean Rose. Steve Collins has got Tyson Snow on the outside. Abby Meehan a bit further back. Then we go back to the B main winner earlier on in the 16 machine of Jake McRae. But our lead Oscar car as we go back to green. 7 laps left to run, and Hansey leads the field of Merry Chase once again as they go past the cone. And Dan Lewis has already opened up a little bit of a gap over Harrison. Now Wilson's got the motors on, and he's trying to go round the outside of Chris Fing. Can't get the job done there. And Trent McLean just watching these two battle, and he might be the benefactor of this battle that's happening out in front. Tyson Snow puts Sean Rose to the sword and puts Rosie back another spot as Leroy Martin looks down the inside of Collins. 4 laps left to run this time by for Clinton Hansey, Dan Lewis, Luke Harrison, Chris Fing, Blake Wilson under for Clinton Hansey, Dan Lewis, Luke Harrison, Chris Fing, Blake Wilson under fire. Tyson Snow looking around the outside of Trent McLean. Snow, can he get the job done? Yes, he does. And now he's tapping on the back of the Blake Wilson number 7 machine.